Hello and welcome to Dishing Delights. My name is Jenica and today we are going to take box brownie mix and turn it into 3 delicious desserts. Let's get to it. Alright, let's make some brownies. I'm going to do 3 brownie desserts, but 2 of them need the base of the brownies. So, does that even make sense? I'm making 2 pans of brownies. That's how we're gonna start off. All right, first, before I forget, I'm going to grease the bottom of my baking pans. That's a step I usually forget. All right, I'm going to add my 1 cup of oil. It calls for a half a cup, but I'm making 2. My 6 tablespoons of water. And I'm going to crack 4 eggs into that. All right, I'm going to stir this up real quick and then we'll add in the brownie mix. Now, I just grabbed the Betty Crocker fudge brownie mix just because it was like the most simplistic one, but I think it's the Ghirardelli brand is phenomenal. So if you're making this for guests, go with a little bit pricier one, if that's what you like. Adding in 1 bag. Oops. It's real life there. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna scrape the sides down just to make sure I got all of that incorporated through. Now this is a 13 by 9 pan that I'm adding both of these into. All right, is it perfectly even? No, but that'll do the job. All right, now I'm going to add these to the oven for 22 to 25 minutes. Whoop, whoop. Now I'm going to sit and enjoy my coffee, and I'll see you when they're finished. Perfect. Now I already checked this one, but let me double check this one. Awesome. I'm still getting used to this new range, so I'm going to let these cool probably for about 45 minutes and then we'll add the toppings to it. The first dessert we are going to make is brownie crackle cookies. All right, now for these brownie crackles, we're going to take 1 package of the fudge brownie mix and add that to the bowl. Going to take my egg, my 1 cup of all-purpose flour, my half cup of water, and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. Now I'm going to beat this together. All right, now I'm gonna get all that brownie mixture out and then we'll fold in the chocolate chips. I've never made these before. I'm intrigued by the consistency. All right, now I have 1 cup of chocolate chips and I'm going to fold those in. I'm glad I didn't decide to mix these by hand because this dough is thick. All right, now let's make some cookies. Whoop, whoop. All right, we're gonna try out that If You Care parchment baking paper that I bought this morning. I'm going to take this little to-go container and I'm going to add my powdered sugar. Whoa. I'm gonna kind of break it down and fluff it up. I should have sifted it, but I didn't. All right, now my oven's ready. Be very aware that this is the first time I'm going to do this, so we're gonna learn together. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, I think that I got this. Now I'm gonna do that to the rest of these. All right, I'm gonna set this batch in the oven. It's gonna bake at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. And I'm going to start the next batch. I always set the parchment paper so that it curls down. I'm really excited about these because this is stuff that I usually have on hand. And these look like a very good thing to bring to a crowd because they're beautiful. You know what's not beautiful though? This powdered sugar mess that I'm making. So here's what I found. Instead of rolling them, just plop them in. And then when you pick them up, you can just use your fingers to, oh, well, don't do that. Because there's enough powdered sugar on the bottom that you can just move it around and get it all coated. So that made 25 cookies. If I would have made them with a smaller cookie scoop, it probably would have made about 4 dozen. All right. There are those. I'm going to move these. Whew. Now I'm going to add this batch to the oven. And I ended up cooking those for 14 minutes. And there is the second batch of brownie crinkle cookies. These ended up turning out so beautiful. I am so excited to have some of these. Now I'll take one of these. I'm hoping you can see the texture there. But they look so delicious. Then I'm gonna put that cookie that I broke on top and I'll enjoy that later for dessert. The second dessert we are going to make is a cherry brownie dessert. All right, right now we are going to open up the heavy whipping cream. Right now I'm taking 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I'm adding that to my little Pyrex. And I'm taking this Jello pudding mix. It's white chocolate Jello instant pudding. And what I'm doing is I'm going to add my pudding mix into the bottom of my bowl. I'm going to add 1 cup of my heavy whipping cream. We're gonna mix that up. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, it says until very thick, and that is very thick. I'm gonna set that aside. Now I'm going to add the rest of my cream. I'm not even gonna clean my beaters. I'm going to beat this until stiff peaks are formed. You'll know when it's done. There we go. I'm gonna put that in my coffee. Judge me. I love whipped cream and coffee. Sometimes I'll just drink black coffee and a little bit of whipped cream, because if you add sugar to this, it's gonna turn into the most delicious whipped cream. All right. Now we're gonna take that cream mixture and we're going to fold it in. All right, we're gonna fold this in. All right, is that folded enough? I wish I knew what the consistency was supposed to be. All right, we're gonna call that good. All right, now let's take 1 pan of these brownies. And I'm just going, these are completely cooled, yep. Now I'm just going to spread this evenly right over the top of it. All right, I have this cherry pie filling. The recipe that I'm going off of uses raspberry, but I love cherry pie filling. So I decided, why not add the cherry on top? You better have got that joke. Now that is our cherry brownie dessert. I'm so excited about this. Look at that from the side. Delicious. Oh, those look phenomenal. I mean, that cherry brownie dessert is like a 10 out of 10. The last recipe we are going to make are fudgy brownies. All right, to this, we need a 1/2 cup of softened butter. Now, my house stays pretty cold, so it's not all the way softened. We need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm going to sift that. Now I need to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Now it needs 2 tablespoons of cold milk. And then we also have this vanilla instant jello pudding. And I'm going to add that package in. Okay, now I'm seeing that it says to only add 4.5 teaspoons of that instant vanilla pudding mix, and I added all of it. So we're just gonna see what happens. I'm going to add another like tablespoon and a half of milk. All right, that's gonna work. I'll just rewrite the recipe of how I'm making it. All right, this is going to be delicious. I am so excited. All right, this is going to cool for 30 minutes and then I'm going to add chocolate frosting right on top. I don't know if you can see, but my like pants have powdered sugar all over them. Like I am a mess right now. This is real life over here. All right. Now that this has cooled for 30 minutes, we're gonna add this frosting right on top. I have water running in the background, so I hope that doesn't bother you. All right, we're gonna pretend like that's perfect. Now there are our 3 desserts. There is the fudgy brownies and the cherry brownie dessert. And we also have our brownie crinkle cookies. I did eat that other half of this and these are absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. That's definitely fudgy. And that is our fudgy brownies. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you want notifications when I upload my next video, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching.